Boom. Fixed. I don't know why once. Oh, I know why, I think. My audio interface had an update this morning. For some reason, it sets my microphone to SK 0.0257265910275257634001257655. It sets my microphone to some random couple letters and like some random number. Super weird. But we should be good now, right? Should be good now. I see the audio popping up. You know, it's popping up on the audio levels, so it should be good. My apologies. I mean, happens to the best of us, right, fellas? Anyways, I'll move on from that. What's going on, Marco Smaltz? Yo, yo. And my apologies for Skunk Ape and Nick hopping in here early just to see my lips flapping with nothing happening. Where is boom? Burning Fire, what's going on over on Twitch? Welcome in. Do I do challenge runs? I not usually. I mean, I've done a couple. Like I did the hardcore naked thing, but then just based on when I started it, it was just before Diablo 4 came out, and then I never finished it. So, but I don't really do that stuff a lot now. Time to get those GGs today. Yeah, I got a crazy one yesterday, so hopefully we can get another one of those. It was a slow day, and then bang, you know, boom, which is what we love about Diablo 2, right? Like, man, my luck. What's going on? Bang. 77777. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to, because these runs are so much longer, so you save a load screen, I gotta keep remembering to re-up my battle orders. Cody B, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Discord notification late. Man, those guys letting me down, huh? Can't count on no one around these parts. Oop, where am I going? About time for a sip of coffee, huh? What? My coffee's already getting cold? What happened here? What dropped yesterday? You should have been here, Burning Fire. No, but I got a Mang songs yesterday. I hear it's a little rare. Just a wee bit rare. Let's see. I'm trying to think how many of those I've found now. Was that only my second one? Yeah, that might be, or actually, I think that might be my third one. I think I got 2 of those from Terrorized Andariel, actually. But I think that's the first one I found not from Terrorized Andariel. Like, ever. Athrun. Where are we at here? Make sure my buttons are set up right. First run, you gotta make sure. Terror was, yeah, right, Saffron. Terrorized Andy does not count. Well, now I officially have a Mang Songs then. Officially, finally. Fear Productions, what is up? Got a couple hours to play here before I gotta go pick my daughter up from school, so I figured I'd hop on and make it happen. Gosh, I wanted to get more stuff done today, but I'm a schmuck apparently. My daughter woke up screaming in the middle of the night. She has this crazy fear, just repeatedly, like probably once a month she wakes up just screaming about having a nightmare that she got stung by a bee. And I'm like, yeah. So just the screaming in the middle of the night gets your, adrenaline pumping, and then there's no way I'd get back to sleep. That was like 4:30 in the morning or 4 o'clock-ish or something like that. So that was awesome. And then I ended up sleeping after I took her to school because I was so like exhausted. Kids these days, am I right? Cody says I had another crazy grailer from Andy that one day. I don't remember what that was. Don't remember what that was. I know I had some other rare items. But then the same day I had like bone flame or something, and can't remember. Paradise Andy, there's always so much stuff that drops. It's hard to even remember it all, huh? Still in search of a terrorized Worldstone Keep. I think there's supposed to be. I double checked just before I got on today. Actually, it might still be up. I think I still got the page up. Oh, I do not. Let me Google. I'll fire up the Google machine real quick. It'll be right here. Yeah, there's another Worldstone Keep at 5 p.m. Single player, of course, though, and I know that you are not playing that. Tadeo Yo says, last week I dropped my first ever Drax. Nice. A nice little one you say for your Paladin, yeah. Getting life tap finally. Congrats on that one. First Drax are kind of a mega help, right? Mega help. Wicked Ball, welcome in. Welcome in. Fear Production said his son does the same thing. Yeah, wakes up in the middle of the night. Probably a different nightmare, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. She's never been stung by a bee, but she just thinks it's like, instant, instant like heart stopping or something. I'm not sure. I mean, it ain't good, but like, geez. I don't know if I need to. I feel like I've told her this before. Like, me personally, I've never been stung by a bee before. So like, what's she so afraid of? Like, bees don't really sting people that often. I mean, I guess when she says bee, she might be thinking bees and wasps, because wasps are little bleep holes and they sting everybody, right? But see, Randy says after 5 seasons of D2R, finally found a facet a 5/5 facet. Nice, yeah. You got facet luck like me, it sounds like, huh? I think here, yeah, it's been a couple of years, and I definitely play a lot of D2. I think I have 1 or 2 of them on single player, which out of like, I don't know, probably found 40 or something, maybe 78. Valrune, oh! Sam said his newborn had to get a shot yesterday. Was up all night, huh? That's, yeah, unfortunate. God, huh? Yeah, my daughter didn't do too bad with shots. I mean, when she gets them, it's a disaster. But then after that, she was always kind of fine, so unfortunate, though. Litone over on Twitch said he got an Infinity last night. He's loving it. Yeah, Infinity. Here's a big upgrade. Congrats on that one. Let's see, Jinx, psychologically diagnosing my daughter off of her dream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe in like dream reading and stuff personally, so just me. Fear got his first foul last night, also ended up with another Ravenfrost. 2-hour haul. Gotcha. Valrune, I mean, well, I guess, you know, if you haven't found that kind of stuff quite, it's cool. It's kind of on the low end. Usually online, I would always pick them up. On single player, I've found so many now at this point. I don't yet, but congrats on finding something at least. You know what I mean? Oops, chugged a potion on accident. Oopsie. Man, do you need a Shaco? Yeah, doesn't have. If anyone who doesn't have a shake has a Shaco, anyone who doesn't have one, they need one. Every single person who doesn't. You've been stung multiple times. See, I feel like, don't bees just not come, like, unless you literally step on a bee that's like on the ground, I feel like they never sting you. And literally, this actually happened to me when I was a kid. I don't know if I was maybe about 10. I was walking and I took a step and I felt like this buzzing feeling under my foot. And I picked up my foot and there was a bee under my foot. And it just flew away. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I guess I'm just lucky with that particular anecdotal circumstance, but yeah. I have good bee luck. Very good bee luck. Or maybe I'm just like really good at stepping on stuff. I don't know. I don't know. John Orton says smash that like button. Yeah, fellas. I mean, I assume everyone did already, but just in case you forgot, make sure you hit that like button on YouTube for me. And Twitch has no like button, but just welcome in all you fellas. I do dual stream if anyone didn't know, so just going out there. Switch to players 8. I mean, I'm on player 7 right now, so E7. Offline single player, there's almost no good reason to really switch to 8 when you're doing a Holy Grail. You do get slightly more experience, but I don't care about that. You can hear the game, but not me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you started up. You know what? Someone tell Scott that he's way behind on the stream. Because at the very start of the stream, my mic wasn't working right, so he fired up the stream and it dropped him in at the start of the stream instead of the current time. Is what it looks like. Christian Tran said he found a Griffin's terrorized Countess yesterday. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good feature to be able to go back on streams like that real easy. You know, on YouTube, it's not as easy, you know, to do that kind of stuff on Twitch. But yeah, it's so often. I feel like it needs to have a larger notification that you're behind or something than just like the live letters being gray or red. Like that's all it tells you. So, oop, go. Wouldn't cast. My hit recovery too not good enough or something. Okay. Oh. Tax cut, nice. Be lucky. True story. Good one. Uncle got stung on purpose every month. You know what? I have heard stuff about that, but I don't know how much I buy into that either. I don't know. Yeah, that's bee sting venom is blah blah blah. Yeah, I have heard about that, but I don't know. Not sure. Anybody can do whatever they want, you know, to themselves. That's to each their own. They want to read into dreams, or if they want to sting themselves with bees, or the, you know, whatever. I guess as long as it's not like, I don't know. Bastion says, first time seeing me live. Wow, what a legend. Thank you for joining us. Welcome in. Welcome in. What would benefit me more if I'm trying to find a Shaco Titans constantly hitting Nightmare, Andy, Meph, or Hell? I don't think you can't get a Shaco from Nightmare and Dariel, I don't believe. Nightmare Meph, I'm not sure. Maybe you could. But I would definitely do hell. For like multiple reasons, because obviously if you're running hell and Dario, there's more better stuff you can get. I know Nightmare and Dario, you can have a better chance SOJ, but like when the other monsters are dropping around. Oh, hold on a second. Wow, guys, is this convinced? Should I do a Mosaic Assassin since I just found this charm? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Should I start up a Mosaic Assassin with the 38 life martial arts skiller? Ooh, let's go. But what I was also saying there, before I got interrupted myself with a sick drop, kind of, sort of. Wow, it's actually a really good charm. Like that'd be worth so much online, trade value wise. Oh, the other monsters that drop dead around Andario, like if you're looking for any type of rune word bases, they could drop around there. I've even had high runes, ohms and vexes and stuff, gulls, which is mid obviously, but drop off of the monsters around Andario too. So like by running Nightmare, you're giving up the chance to literally find high runes while you're doing it too. So seizure warning for Mosaic, right? Grindy says a hard pass on getting stung on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it hurts. I mean, it probably feels like a shot, right? I assume, sort of. I mean, shots kind of hurt. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of intentional venoming myself, I guess you could say, but venoming. Disco Assassin incoming. No, I'm not really gonna do a Mosaic Assassin. Not really. Cody B says Shaco level 62 requirement. So you said you say it's more likely to drop in hell. Yeah, I guess I could look it up right now on the drop calculator, but I didn't think it was possible to drop from Nightmare and Dario, but I do not know that for sure. I've done a lot of Nightmare and Dario runs in my day, and I've never found a Shaco. I do know that for sure. Probably like, I don't know, what would you guys say? 4,000, 5,000 Nightmare and Dario runs I've done probably. Hunting SOJs that way. Gotten a lot of SOJs, but never a Shaco. Nightmare terrorized Duriel. He got a Shaco text that says, yeah. Well, if you're talking, yeah, I know you. That's not necessarily what we're talking about, but yeah. Oh boy, what? Where'd my Emilio go? That cursed archer just nuked me, or just erased him, just deleted him from the thing. Freaking Doom Vex, get out of here. Have you ever played and finished Diablo 1? I have not, actually. That's one of the things maybe in the future I definitely want to try. Like, maybe when the Holy Grail's completed, I'll play through Diablo 1 once or twice, or do this or that or something with it. I'm not sure. Diablo 1 Holy Grail? I don't know. Malrune, oh, normal, kind of a normal standard Countess type of drop there, but yeah. Now a Malrune, little low for me nowadays, but I'll still keep myself a Mal though. Ooh, yeah. I think I do know I tried. I did try D1 back when I was a kid. But I think I was like, wait a second, you have to walk through town all the time? And I was like, nope, I'm out. I think that's sort of what happened. Diablo 2 plus Diablo 2 are not Diablo 4. Kind of the same thing, right? Add it to the pile. One day I actually have to cube all those up, huh? One day. Set item incoming. Get out of here, Josh. We don't want to hear none of that malarkey. Yeah, even the set items are kind of funny just for the lulz. Fear Productions said at this point I'd take the SOJ for no other reason. Trade currency. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. You could get several Shakos for one SOJ. Not that you would want to get several Shakos, but yeah, you could, like, besides the you get the Shako and the Viper Magi, and you get all the little gear pieces for an entire sorceress for one SOJ. The non-super expensive gear pieces. Sam, I have, yeah. I actually found that a long time ago, and I was going to make a video on it, and then I think what happened was, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, like, if people who like Diablo 2 all watch a video, then it shows it to everybody else who watches. So I found that video, right, and it didn't have hardly any views, and then all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 days, then I got super sick, and I couldn't make any videos, and then a couple days later, I see everyone posting all about the video I had just found, and I had this whole video plan and stuff about it, and you know, so I haven't got around to doing it now. Like that diadem, almost. I think no, maybe doing that video tonight, because there's actually, well, I don't want to spoil. Well, I mean, there's not that many people in here. There's actually a lot of different videos of Diablo 2 in Unreal Engine and like different projects people have worked on, like playable. Like literally playable like remasters of Diablo 2 before D2R came out that were done by like fans and stuff, or literally like not fully playable but partially playable like first person versions of D2 that looked a lot like, you know, like Oblivion or some of them like Skyrim and stuff like that. So Godly Plate of the Whale, best armor in D1. Godly Plate of the Whale, huh? So a bunch of defense and a bunch of life, I'm assuming. They probably have the same verbiage in D1 as D2, I'm assuming. Fear Productions said I forgot I needed Viper Magi too. Ugh. Yeah, let's see. Viper. I'm pretty sure Viper Magi is one of those ones you could get from Nightmare Andy. Well, never mind. I don't want to say that. I don't know if it's true or not. You definitely can from Hell Andy, though. I know that for sure. Hype. I see. Yo, welcome in. What's going on? Yes, Mallard as well, by the way. Welcome in. The D2 modding community will be active for the next decade, you say? I see. Yeah, they did open up some stuff for D2R, so yeah, I wonder. I know I remember hearing about that they changed some of the code to make it easier to mod, actually, for D2R. Originally, when the game launched, they had like something with the code. I don't know anything about it. This is what I heard from people. And or military pick, that's not good enough. Abyss says, keep it up. Keep up the great videos. Yeah, will do, yeah, when I can get around to them. So I've got a lot going on in life right now, but I'm going to try to work on that one video later tonight, so. Small charm. 16 to life, not good enough. 149. We got a little bit more time over here. Brian wants to do Ubers with using 40 full rejuves. Is Smite the best choice or a summon necro? Smiter is by far the best choice out of, like, it's the easiest for sure in my opinion. Without using 40, yeah, just make sure you use, like, have a life tap wand and or Drax and or both, and yeah, you're golden, like, pretty much. Smite, just use Smite, have some like Goblin Toe boots on or Gore Riders, and then use a life tap wand and or Drax, and you're pretty much invincible. You never have to use a single potion, pretty much. You may have to use one or two when you like if you're strictly using Drax and they don't proc the life tap for a long time, but I've been finding a lot of 20 lifers lately, but I feel like they're good, but like I feel like they're not anything that I ever use. So I don't really, I kind of stopped noting them recently here, I guess. Like if I was online, I'd be happy online, early or later, I'd be happy to find them. But yeah, like I've had like 70 of them now. It's just not exciting enough for my taste anymore, I guess, huh? Streamers need to learn how to dupe in D1. Why? I don't know why that would be. Duping stuff in games isn't really super fun for me, anyways. At least on D2, I don't like doing that kind of stuff. Nothing wrong with it if people want to. I don't really care, but yeah, for me personally, no. Picho, welcome in, yo. Least favorite football team? Oh, Ben, Ohio State, of course. Those gross. That team from the south. That team south of Michigan. Your contract got renewed for another year. Nice. Assume that's like you're talking some work stuff there, so congratulations. Where do you rank Nova? I mean, rank it. It depends what you're doing with it, how you're and who you're talking to, I guess. Nova's like my favorite build, so I think it is my favorite build nowadays, to be honest. So I guess I'd rank it number 1, huh? Just like ease of play and just how you know, being a sorceress obviously is an advantage, having teleport inherently on, good breakpoints and everything. Get you in exile. Oh, yeah, if you're talking about Smite, getting an exile is awesome for sure. Guess I should have said that, but if price isn't a consideration, yeah, get an exile. Josh, what are you talking about? This guy. Getting into the gym this week. I want to. I might go today, actually. So the battery, my wife's car got fixed, so I got a car now again, which is good. Because she... Oop. Yeah, there's little glitch spots like that all over the place in this game. But, So she was taking my car to work because I obviously don't have a very far commute to my job here. So I was stuck at home for a few days, but now I can thinking about going to the gym later today. Just going with some of that steady state cardio, slamming the stair climber or something. Was watching a stream posted from yesterday while farming and found a burr, says Jared R. Nice. Wow, you found the big dog. Congrats on that one. If I play D1, I want to dupe gold. Vendor prices for good stuff is stupid high. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll probably play it legit, to be honest, but I mean, my first time playing through and beating D1. I mean, I would want to do it legit, right? Wouldn't want to cheat the first time. Sounds not like what I'd want to do. Llama did a belly button reveal, found Tyraels. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Sounds weird. That's on my OnlyFills page. All right, fellas. That's like someone sends me one of those $1,000 donos. I'll show you my belly button. How about that? Some ridiculous number that no one in their right mind would really do. Pirate software stream. He's dope. No, I've never even heard of that. No. What does he do? No, pro. Cody B says he doesn't think there's speed running in D4. Well, no. Nobody even plays the Diablo 4 game. Like, all you do is spam like dungeons and stuff at the end. You don't. There is no like playing through D4. Like, I don't think there's literally a single Diablo 4 speedrunner, like, which is wild. It's incredibly wild. Like, I guess the closest thing to a Diablo 4 speedrunner is like when Woody, you know, rushing to 99 at the beginning of, or rushing to 100 at the beginning of season, and getting max level in like 20 hours total or something. That's like the closest thing, I guess. Only fellas. Oh, Mr. Salesman, I like it. Willow got surgery yesterday. Well, hopefully that was successful. Sounds like it was. And hopefully speedy recovery there, Willow. Brendan said he's convinced that Blue Jays sign Ohtani today. I did hear something about him going somewhere, but I don't follow baseball too much, so not my number one. Playing legit takes me a very long time. I just do it for the gold and play the rest. I mean, it's that crazy, huh? Like, it's so crazy that you'd say, even for your first playthrough, never play the game legit. Like, that's how bad Diablo 1 is. I can't believe Diablo 1's so bad that you can't play it legit. I find that very hard to believe. Oh, let's go. Another Tal's armor here. Let's see what we get on this. What does the defense roll up to on this one? Anyone know offhand? But either way, who doesn't love a beautiful, beautiful Tal's armor? Am I right? Just beautiful. Or you could try to scam someone and stick a rattle cage in here too. Let's go. Ooh. Another sick find. Yeah, popping off today. Let's see. Tal's 940, isn't it? Okay, that sounds right, Cody. It sounds right. I thought it was in 900, so I'm pretty sure I got a perfect one already. So we'll just Single player, it's one of the painful things of single player. You do have to just like chuck out a bunch of kind of good stuff. Let's get, I'm gonna skip a level just because there's only like 1 minute left here. Scarab shelled boots. It is kind of a pain to throw out Child's armors and stuff like that, but better on energy shield, infinity, or shooters. Yeah, Jared, I would. I see a couple people say it too. Self-wheel infinity is a lot better, right? I would even venture to say that Crescent Moon with a spirit would be better than a shooters. Just that minus lightning res is huge. Like it sounds minus res is so much more beneficial than plus lightning skill than lightning damage or than an elemental damage. It's like on magnitudes of like, it's hard to explain really. Josh jumps in the chat, starts talking about belly buttons. Stuff starts popping off. Cody says more misinformation from me. Ban. Nice. Yeah, right, Travis, exactly. What? Oh my gosh. This guy. Holy smokes, Rhino. Thank you so much for it'll come through in a minute whenever YouTube gets their act together. A huge, fat, $50 super chat. Holy smokes, man. Thank you so much for a huge super chat, huge donation there, man. Means a lot. Merry Christmas, you say. Get some extra stocking stuffers for the fam. Will do, my dude. Thank you so much once again, Rhino. You absolute effing legend. All right. That's huge, dude. Crazy.
Rhino donated $50 through Super Chat. Merry Xmas. Get some extra stocking stuffers for the fam.
Once again, thank you so much, Rhino. We're doing some tree head runs now, fellas. Tree head runs. Probably going to respec to Infinity Nova Sork today. Thanks for the advice. Right on. Yeah, Infinity Nova, and the one thing you want to do different too than usual, you can look it up too, obviously, but do this prayer mercenary and usually Insight, Cure Helm if you can. Hopefully you're on ladder. Chains of Honor if you can. But this will keep you alive. There's like a crazy interaction with the way prayer works now that it keeps your life and mana like. Not to mention that the cure with its cleansing aura gets rid of poison damage way faster too and stuff. So Cody B slamming some Rhino emotes. Let's go. Yeah. Josh, I don't think that's what I'm going to be buying with it, but good to know. Chest K. Let's play that Blizzard decided to make a second expansion for Diablo 2. Let's see. Do you have any personal ideas? Not only quality of life content, more story. Quality of life stuff for sure. I don't know, like, my biggest thing is not wanting people to mess the game up. So, I mean, a new expansion would be insanely hyped. That's a comment from Twitch, by the way. I would say, I mean, a new expansion. Yeah, I mean, if they added another act or something, that'd be kind of neat. I don't know. Or if they added a new character or something, huh? Be crazy. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Well, not one of them things I really sit down and talk about or think about, because, you know, I feel it's so unlikely to happen. You know, so not really anything I really thought about, I guess. Yeah, right. Exactly, Jared. Yeah. So I guess you already know about it. You already knew about the cure prayer, blah blah blah, insight thing. So yeah. Cool. I think there was a champion there. I exited way too fast. It'd be cool if they did seasons like Classic WoW is doing seasons. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, Jinx, so don't know anything about Classic WoW. Wow, don't step up and just get slapped in the face by a tree head. Jeez, that guy hits hard. Him and one of his boys both hit me at the same time, almost deleted me from the game. Ogriax, let's go. Cruel Ogriax of quickness. Attack rating. Whatever you buy, you deserve it. Also, we deserve the belly button reveal. No belly button reveal happening, Josh. That's not happening. Yeah, maybe we should tone it down on the belly button talk there, Josh. That's a good point, right? I'm flattered and all, but yeah. All right, we're out of coffee, fellas. So what are we gonna do now? Let's see. Maybe we'll go around and clear the area or something. I don't know. Switch it up. Archon staff. Ooh. No. Ooh. Only had one more magic find. 4-socketed enhanced damage. I mean, I could make a sick piece, huh? Or something like that. What's a good 4-socketed weapon, huh? Are there any of them? Unfortunate. I wonder. Let's see here. No. I guess you can't have failed uniques in terror zones, because when you're super high level like this. Oop, I was not on the other side of the wall. Couldn't hit him. 67 outside, says Willow. What? It's like 34 here. I did see on Friday it's supposed to be 55 or 6 or something here in Michigan. So that's, you're probably, maybe where you're at, you're getting the weather that's going to be here by Friday or something along those lines. But yeah. Oath? An oath, oath in a phase blade? No, I don't think. I was trying to think in my head. I can't really think anything, so we'll just toss it. I don't know. Because Oath is based off of enhanced damage, right? So it wouldn't. Anything based off of enhanced damage doesn't really work too good in a phase blade. Because obviously its max damage is so low. You want Phil to be a variety streamer? Well, the issue is that I would have to quit streaming to do that. So I'd have to quit streaming full time to do that. So can't do that. Passion baby. Yeah. Ryan, also 16 months. Thank you for supporting the channel for such a long period of time. You, Slayer. Appreciate you. Good old Passion. Goated rune word there. I don't think I've ever used a Passion before. Oh, it was hiding there. I thought it was an is for a second. Fred, yo! Welcome in. Oh, Brian says passion for your dual dream Sork. Is passion the one that has zeal on it? It's gone anyways. I just nuked it, but let me pull her up here. Shivering armor. Wait, what? Oh yeah, one to Zeal, one to Berserk, yeah. I think I might have made one of those already. Tomahawk. Do I know when I'm doing a Diablo 1 playthrough? Nope. It was just something I had in mind, like when I finish up my Holy Grail. So it's going to be, when you see a video of me with the thumbnail, it's going to be like this. And then it's going to be like, I finally did it. It's going to say on the thumbnail. And it's going to be the background's going to be an unidentified sacred armor with an arrow pointing to it. And, when you watch that video and see the materials might drop, that's after that is when the D1 playthrough will be. Oh, Fred, thank you so much.
Slap that like or I'll complain annoyingly.
Oh, knife. You and Brian are on the same cycle, it looks like. Both 16 months. You guys have synced up. Thank you so much, Fred. Absolute channel legend for 16 Slayer ship months. What a Slayer. Mhm. Nothing here. Trident. Ooh. Never heard of that man before. Nice. I see what you did there, Brian. I see what you did. Small charm. You know it's gonna be good, fellas. Yeah, we'll get him next time. I gotta say every time that I know it's gonna be good, and that way when I clip it for the video, it'll look like I called it. And then I'll say, I've only done it one time. I definitely don't call it it's gonna be good every time. And then I'll look at the camera and go, back to work in the lurk. All right, peace out, peace lurking. Wait, how do I word this? Hopefully you enjoy the lurking stream. There you go. That's how I'm gonna word it. Thank you for the 16 months once again, Fred. I play D2R on Switch. Does anyone know how to speed up the load screens, or am I screwed? I believe that's just how it is. Switch is just not a super powerful system, so the load screens are rough, from my understanding. I'm not an expert on the topic, but that's, I believe, what's up with that. The best way to speed up load screens is buy a $3,000 computer at PC. That's the easiest way.
Hey Phil, why you faked me out with that finally Tyrael's video open mouth smile?
Thank you. 14 months of not a regular Slayer, legendary Slayership. Ooh, Gerald Lightning. Thank you so much. I faked out, huh? Well, I was like, did I find the materials? See, I didn't say that I did. But yeah, another Templars, right? That means the next one, the next unique sacred arm I found, 352% chance of being Materials Might, allegedly. That's a official number from Blizzard. Get back here. Run away from me. What did I see? Rune Staff. I want to check. I could make a 6 stealth for my mercenary. Small charm on ground. Well, hopefully that's one that I got, huh? I would never miss a charm, guys, right? Ever. No, 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 not this guy. Not this guy, am I right? 369% chance. That is the perfect, well, that is a great amount of chance of finding it, that's for sure. No good. I left the game and forgot it. No, there was my 32020. Deleted. We're gonna throw on a little thin hoodie here. How do you work this thing? Do you anyone have directions on how to wear a shirt? I don't know. What's going on here? I figured it out, fellas. You proud of me? There we go. Looking good, feeling good. Yeah. All right, let's make it happen now. Always take out the mighty quill rat first. Tip from me to you. Pro tip. Just enough I decided to go back for him. L rune, let's go, yeah. The spec, yeah, I gotta get Holy Shield on first. Yeah, that's probably why. I forgot to put Holy Shield on. I seen that one, see? I've seen it. Didn't miss it that time. Fortunately, I skipped the 320 small charm. 320 small charm. Unfortunate, right? Thought that was going to be the 4015, fellas. Thought it was going to be. We'll get her next time, right? Let me pull up real quick. What do we got? We got Crystalline Passage next for the Terror Zone. All right, all right. Yeah, a little bit, Fred. That's why I just ignore it now. Second dinner in the house. G-Stacks. What's going on, my main man? My main mod, G-Stacks. With the best channel member icon you can get. Actually, I think I got one that's even better. Oh yeah, the next one up from that sweet Phil face is a picture of me with hair. I forgot about that one. Sweet Phil has sweet Christmas lights on the sweet house. I do. You must have seen the pic, huh? That took me like 3 hours to put up. I put up one strand and then I like have kind of like a mini system, and I was like, oh man, I put the wrong Christmas lights across the wrong part of the house, because like this one strand is exactly the right length to fit here, and then if you blink these other two together, they fit this other part of my house the right length, and then yeah. So I put a bunch up, then I had to go take them down, and then of course there was a couple of like 2 burned out bulbs that I had to search for like 20 minutes. Annoying. And You know how it is. Kermit's disco chat, huh? Disco chat. Not sure what a disco chat is, I guess. Gummy Bear, what's going on over on Twitch here? I decided to go Durus armor on my Fury Druid for Ubers, extra crushing blow. Any other suggestions other than the obvious fortitude or obvious treachery? Fury Druid, I just got to be straight up with you. I hardly ever play Druid, and I've never done Ubers with the Fury Druid before. So unfortunately, you probably have equal to the same knowledge as me, if not more, on that particular individual topic. Fat gummy bears, so trust your gut, I would say. Trust your gut. I would assume it'd pretty much be all the exact same advice as you would do with any melee character, though. For pretty much all the stuff. Oh, Kermit's Discord chat. Oh, my bad. It was part of it was covered up. I'm a nincompoop. Part of the thing was covered up by that silly heart that I can't get rid of on the chat. So I misread that. My apologies. Zach's gonna start a podcast called Second Dinner. We're gonna have to gonna riff and have some drinks. Nice. The Second Dinner podcast. That sounds like a legit title of a podcast. Yeah, I don't even know why this little heart is over chat anyways, and I don't even use the normal chat. I'm using OBS to display the chat or whatever. And the heart that's in Streamlabs OBS, I can't even use it. When I click on it, it says you can't use this in here. Do you open a web browser and then you can do this stuff. I don't even know what's up with this. Henrik says he has 2 jaw runes, 1 ladder and 1 non-ladder. What builds could I do with those? I mean, two jaw runes, huh? I mean, you could get a burr and make Enigma, I guess, to go with like any builds. I mean, an extra jaw rune, you could make a Last Wish, just for like melee characters, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure offhand, to be honest. I mean, I would probably go for Enigma, I guess, but you need a jaw and a burr for that. Another Sunday, 2 right next to each other over here. Guess we should check the graded claw too, huh? Dual Dream says Neelathak from Twitch. Yeah, a dream I don't make very often, so that's probably why I didn't think of that. So you just need 1 jaw each for a dream stuff? Let me check here real quick, huh? You can tell me too, but I can just Google it real quick, right? Yeah. IO jaw pull for a dream. Feels sweet, smooth. Did I hear you say something about a pic of your Christmas lights? You like pretty lights? I I posted it on Facebook, so and it's funny because the camera on my phone is not very good because I have a well, I have a Galaxy S8 active, not brand new, and plus they didn't, you know, for an active version, you know, they built it for durability. They didn't build it for perfect picture quality, so the camera is just not that great on it, but it also is indestructible, so that's kind of what I was going for. But yeah, the picture is not all that great even. Had to work a split shift today. Got 2 more hours left. Just 2 more hours. Well, at least it's not too long. Hopefully the day goes good for you, Brian. Oop, oop, oop. Wrong buttons 7 times over. Maybe even 8. Boy, time flies. Don't have a lot of time today. I can play to maybe like 3:30, and then I gotta go pick the kiddo up from school. Per usual. Back to the normal schedule. Make sure y'all listen to Nightbot. By the way, YouTubers, hit that like button for me, fellas. Just some gold find charm. Just a little gold find charm. There's a couple more here. A couple more little monsters. Where's the champion? Oh, there's one. I knew there was one going to be over here that I had bypassed earlier. Maybe I'll just spam tree head here. Maybe I'll just spam tree head. It's always fun, right? I mean, make sure I don't telly stomp him and get slapped down. Wow. Never fun. Getting nuked. I think someone needs a little break. But anyways, see what is today? Tuesday. Yeah, wait, yeah, Tuesday, right? We got to get our waiver wires in, right? For fantasy football, am I right, fellas? Ooh. Man, I'm in 2 different leagues where I have to win to make the playoffs. It essentially comes down to in 2 different leagues. If I win, I make the playoffs. If I don't win, I don't make the playoffs. So we got some tough stuff coming up here. In the one league is my big money league, but I technically could make the playoffs if I lose, but I would need another guy to lose too, which isn't looking probable. So you got a bunch of amulets you want me to look at right now, huh? Unfortunately, forgive me, I'm not gonna like stop the stream to look at a bunch of items, you know what I mean? So yeah, there is like a price check channel in my Discord if you want to take a look at that, but let me look around here. I come back from the bathroom and I missed the goods. What do you mean you missed the goods, G-Stacks? Smooth Riker, welcome in, yo, welcome in. 5-way tie for 3rd, says Sam. Nice. Well, at least at a 5-way tie for 3rd, at least everyone there is making the playoffs, right? Probably, unless, you know, after this week things could change up, but. Oh, admin duties. Gotcha. Yeah, you were slacking, G-Stacks. What's going on here? Unbelievable. What do I even pay you for? Consider your pay cut in half. Let's go, Rune. What did I look at? I forget what the next terror zone is going to be already. Brain melting. Crystalline passage. Gross. We'll do some pits after that, huh? Don't want to tell you stop this guy. Shockingly strong group of monsters right there. Shockingly strong. Cryptic Axe, okay. Tomb Reaver. Is it going to be ethereal? Doesn't. Not ethereal. 3 sockets. Tomb Reaver's cool though. Wish it was ethereal. We'll get it next time though, huh? I don't think I've ever found an ethereal version of this. Can't remember for sure, but it's neat. It's cool. I consider that a drop highlight. Let's see. What do these roll to? Let me Google machine it. See what these roll to. Tomb Reaver. It rolls 200 to 280. So pretty low on the roll here, huh? 200 to 280. A lot of different stuff on this. This is why a perfect ethereal tomb reaver is probably worth a bazillion gazillion. 10 to 14 on the life. The magic find's almost anti-perfect. The resistance is almost perfect though. All over the place, huh? But yeah, I guess we'll test it out. I gotta have better than that by now. What's this? Oh, the sockets go 1 to 3 too. Maybe we'll keep it just because I don't know if if I have a good tomb reaver necessarily. Scott, yo, welcome in, Scott. Leave G-Stacks alone. Already has a panhandle because you pay him so well. Not enough room. 4 G-Stacks. Whoa! That was weird.
Mashif's wife not mentioned for a while. Is she okay?
That's crazy. The notification actually came through before I seen it on my screen over here, which is weird for YouTube. But thank you so much for 14 months of Slayership. And yeah, Chicho, we don't talk about Mashif's wife anymore. That was a real disastrous divorce and everything. So we just don't, you know. He's better off without her. 34 enhanced damage. Only stacks page. There you go. So I'm talking about Cody B. We have to check that out. Mashif was in rough shape in D4. Yeah, well, he's starting to pull himself together. He's pulling himself together again. Mashif was in rough shape. Oh, it's always interesting when you find one of those charms that's over the 100, like a small charm that's over 100, so it's 175. It's interesting, right? So it's cool. I always note those. I always hang on to those. Fat Gummy Bear over on Twitch. Yeah, because Mashif, he guides you. He's the one that guides you through the desert, right? With the camel. In that one quest in the playthrough. He where'd my mouse go? Come on. Can I get a mouse cursor here? Yeah. He said Mashif's wife got the boat in the divorce. I was trying to think of something funny to say about the boat, how he sails east or whatever, or sails west or whatever it is in D2, and then in D4 he's in the desert, but I couldn't think of anything. Gummy Bear nailed it. You got the boat in the divorce. They always do, don't they, fellas? Am I right? Don't they always? Kevin S, what's going on? How is it going? It's going great. I mean, I'm playing D2, can't complain, right? Can't complain on a day when you're playing D2. Wait, where'd my Emilio's gone? G-Stack says, what's Mashif's wife got going on? So it was apparently Stack's fault that they're getting divorced. He took her out for second dinner and she could not refuse his charm. He took her out for second dinner, if you know what I mean. The Zir stuff looks fun. Yeah, I'm not, I kind of didn't think so, but, you know, it's just me. Each their own, right, Fred? Personally, I just didn't want to have to respec to the ball lightning, and I already did like the level 100 terror zones, and since these terror zones are like higher level, or terror zones, the level 100 nightmare dungeons, and since these are like even higher level nightmare dungeons, like it would be even slower, and that made me want to do it even less, and I didn't want to have to respec to the only build with the character that could possibly do the content. So I just didn't, you know, I was like, nah, that doesn't sound fun to me. Personally, I do know that does come out today, though, right? That's what everyone's playing. So, what build you got, Fred? That you're gonna be doing it with? Just out of curiosity. Cassandra, thank you so much. Yeah, hopefully we get some sick stuff today. Ooh, right? What is the base requirement to go Nova? Like what? Like how high of level, or if there's any specific gear you need before you would dare to start Nova? Nova's actually awesome. It's like as soon as you get Nova on a playthrough, Nova's awesome to use. The only thing that's slightly annoying is it's difficult. It's difficult to impossible to go like straight into Nova if you're like doing, especially if you're doing a solo playthrough, because you have to get down to level see, what is this? Is this 18 or I forget what level you got to get to right here. Is this level 12 you have to get to before you get Nova? So unless you have a team that's carrying you through the first half until you level to level 12, you kind of sort of can't go into Nova. I mean, you can, but like you put like your first few points into, you put one here, you put one here, you put one here, and then you put like telekinesis when you get down here and static, and then you can put some points into static and static and static and static, you know, and telekinesis until you get to here, but you're not really doing a whole lot. You're getting carried until you get there. But you can straight up from the start, like boom, Spirit Shield, Spirit Sword be great even in hell. Like going after farming certain areas, you're not farming Ubers with a budget Nova Sorceress or anything like that. So don't get me wrong. But if you're farming keys, if you're farming the Arcane Sanctuary, if you're hitting like some of those type of things, pretty much any budget build is going to be limited on the areas you farm with it. So, you know, if you fire up a budget Uber Smiter, you're not going to be farming Mephisto, right? So. No, George, I don't generally try to copy other people's content like that, where like, oh, someone's doing one to Ubers, I'm gonna go do one to Ubers, or stuff like that. No. I mean, I've started off a game and played through it and then went and did Ubers, but, you know, I didn't call it like one to Ubers, you know. I just called it playing the game, you know what I mean? Upheaval Deathblow, says Fred. That's what you're rocking. Gotcha. Yeah, I think Upheaval's, I did hear that was one of those crazy powerful builds. With certain, you know, just kind of with everything, you get the certain aspects and then it just like goes bonkers with the damage. I think that Upheaval one is the one I'd seen somebody they were one-shotting Duriel. They would do some skill that would do like a little tiny bit of damage and they'd hit him like 5 or 6 times and then they would just be like, and then Duriel would die instantly. Just in that one hit. I think maybe it wasn't Upheaval, I'm not sure, but yeah. Saw your vid with the crossbow sword. Do you think there's any potential for crossbow paladin with Holy Fire or Shock? Probably, Pumpkin Patch. There probably is. I bet you that would work if you could stack up. Well, you couldn't do Dual Dream if you're rocking a crossbow, I guess, huh? Maybe something with Holy Fire. I'd have to think about it, but I'm sure that there is something like a Dragadin Well, no, Dragon's a shield, isn't it? I don't know. There's probably something, though. I don't know one offhand, but Cody said, talking about the new Diablo 4 Arbiter of Zir. I forget what it's called. Forgot how to pronounce it, but try it with the pulverized druid. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't do druid this time, and like I said, I just don't feel like respecking into Nova, and plus respecking in D4 is like a disaster because you have to swap out 100% of your gear pieces and then spend all this time. You have to go find all the aspects. If you didn't save aspects for every build you might want to think about speccing into later, and then you have to, you know, recraft all the stuff. So it's just like a disaster, in my opinion, anyways. Maybe some people like it, but my opinion, disaster. Hoda's the big hitter. Gotcha, Fred. Hoda. Can't wait to rage out over the Arbiter, says Mac. Nice. Maroonbon talking about Nova says, yeah, Crescent Moon pretty easy to make, super helpful even without Infinity. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, once you get later in the game, getting that minus lightning res for just an Rune, which is pretty easy to get from the Countess, relatively easy. For sure. Yeah. Ralrune. Oh, a Tierra. So Akira's guardianship. 70 res? Oh, just 57. We did find one with the perfect amount of res not long ago, 69. So, yeah, but cool. Akira's guardianship, kind of a cool one to find, right? But I don't need another one of those that's even worse than the ones I already have. So we'll just chuck it. Hand of Justice crossbow plus dragon armor, says a jar of jalapenos. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I personally hadn't heard of one before, but yeah, I was gonna say I figured that there was a way to do a crossbow paladin, or maybe in the past I did see a crossbow paladin. Now that my brain's starting to fire up here. $57 is Charcy, unfortunately, says Cody. Yeah, true story. Yeah, you gotta have better than that on Akira's. Max said he went with the bandwagon ball lightning. Nice. Yeah, what did I start off with? I don't even remember what I started off playing, but then I found that bouncing. Oh no, I was Fireball, I think, and then I found that bouncing Fireball staff, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. Actually, I think I started with something else. I don't remember what now though. And then I found that bouncing Fireball staff, and I think I swapped to it, now that I think about it. I remember now. I started D4 as Firewall. Yep, Cody shot it in there at the very second when it popped up on my chat the very second I was saying it. Yeah, I did start Firewall, and then I was like, maybe I'll swap to, maybe I'll swap to this Fireball since I found this staff, and it was way better. I've seen everyone going ball lightning, but I don't know. I don't always like playing what everybody else is playing. I'm not always fully against it, but not like contrarian guy, but sometimes I am, I guess. Contrarian guy. Would I be interested in trying Path of Exile? Ba Mozart asks over on Twitch. Would I be interested in trying Path of Exile? Maybe a little bit, but not a lot. I'm not super. I personally don't like trying a ton of games, really. I kind of find something I like, and then I like to play it. It's just kind of my, I find something I like and I stick with it, right? kind of with everything in life. Music, games. Found the perfect wife. I'll stick with it. I don't need to try anything else. Perfect wife. We're sticking with it. Perfect music. Sticking with it. Movies. Watch the same movies. Nightmare Before Christmas. The Toxic Avenger. Out Cold. Team America, World Police. Stick with them. Perfect hairstyle. Yeah, there you go. True story. I could just grow my hair out. I'm not even bald, really. I could just grow my hair out anytime I wanted to, but I like it like this. I'm going to stick with it. If you believe that one, I got a bridge to sell you. Silvano, welcome in, welcome in. Fred said I've only got a Kira's once, and it was ethereal. Zod it. I double dog dare you to Zod it. Triple dog, can't triple stamp a double stamp, but is Galback watching? I don't know, but it's never bad to throw those out there, right? Once in a while. Better not be watching. She better be working. The fake low rune. It got me for just a quick second that time. Just a short second. Not very long. Perfect beard. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's satisfactory, I suppose. Dave Augustine, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, while we're on those boots, I like the color. That green color's sick, right? 1 to light radius. Let's go! Light radius OP in D2. OP. Bill sounds like he's being held captive. No. Get out of town. Love Galback. I like bridges. I'm listening. So nobody, I threw it out. Anybody, I hopped to do a random chat for like 2 seconds yesterday. And I got reminded of this. Anyone in here ever seen The Toxic Avenger? Any of the movies in any of the series? The Toxic Avenger. Some of the best quality cinema of all time. Max said he shaved his head since he was in high school. 0 maintenance. True story. Well, you do have to shave it all the time, though, but if you have a full head of hair, if you just go with like the buzz cut, that's kind of the way to go, right? Then you only have to buzz it like, once every other week or something. You shave your head, you got to shave it like every couple of days or it looks ridiculous. Well, especially if you're really bald, because then you end up with the horseshoe thing. I'm sporting a lowercase skullet at the moment. I do need to shave my head again here. Maybe if I go to the gym later, maybe I'll shave it before I go to the gym. We'll see. Fred said he loves them. Somebody said, a long time ago. Someone said in the 80s. In the 80s. Okay. I thought it was like around the 90s, but don't remember for sure. But yeah, wild stuff. The first one I ever seen, actually, this guy I used to work with, like, dude, you got it. We were just, BSing bored and working in the factory. He's like, dude, you gotta check out this video, this movie. It's the wackiest thing you'll ever see. Like, it's low budget, but it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it was called Terror Firmer. Troma Films, yeah. Troma makes some colorful movies, yeah. Yeah, this Terror Firmer, it was a movie about them making the Toxic Avenger movie. but it was like, what is that? But it was like there was a murder or something, and then there was, I don't know, it was super crazy. Like, it was super crazy. Like a lot of those movies, I guess, are, right? The Toxic, oh yeah, the Toxic Avenger. There was a Toxic Avenger cartoon on TV, wasn't there? Forgot about that. It was so funny that it was like this low budget movie that just like blew up, right? Just hilarious. All right, we'll just hit some normal pits now. Super casual pits. At least I own the look, says Gummy Bear, talking about the baldness. Yeah. Nothing worse than a middle-aged guy holding on to the comb over. Yeah, not true story. True story. Yeah, I've been shaving my head for a minute now. Probably like 7 years now. Fred says Toxic Avengers, what Daredevil would have been if he stayed in the toxic chemicals too long. Nice. So he's like an overcooked Daredevil. I don't know the reference, Gerald Lightning. I don't know if that's a quote from the movie. I just don't remember it. It sounds like a quote from a movie that I'm just not understanding, to be honest. Oh, the horseshoe. You're talking about the hair horseshoe. Now I get it. Wait. I don't remember who Patrick Stewart. I don't remember what he looks like now. I forget who he is. Patrick Stewart. Oh, Jean-Luc Picard. There you go. Took me 3 years, but I finally got around to it. Finally got around to who Patrick Stewart is. You guys proud of me? I figured that out on my own. I'm proud of myself. Kind of a genius. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I just deduced that myself. Deduced. Mark says this Sork's so baller you named your cat after it. Nice. Yeah, Nova Sork is sick though. It is sick. For sure. Jer O Lightning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Fred. Jer O Lightning. Like Jer of, yeah, like Jer of, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, now I'm just messing with you. But how am I supposed to? You got to put spaces in there so I can pronounce stuff right. It's chat's fault. It's always chat's fault. Jar O Lightning. If it was Jar of, I would have understood it. See, not my fault. All right, we're gonna go with Lightning from now on. What's up, Lightning, instead of Jero Lightning? Actually, maybe I'll stick with Jero Lightning. Maybe I'll stick with that. What are these? Is this anti-perfect on the magic resistance? I don't really remember what these roll to. I forgot. I was trying to decide if I was gonna throw it out because I don't remember what they roll to. Magic Sunder. Magic is 45 to 65. Whatever. Well, I don't think there's any builds you really even use that on anyways, right? But Jagged Star. It's a channel thing now. Yeah, you can't change it now, right? Gyro Lightning it is. Like Swick, Smellas, my men's. Ooh. True story. Or like printers. Oh, another. Uh-oh, guys. What is this signal I'm getting today? Second martial arts skiller I've found today. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not gonna do it. No, gummy bear. No, no, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. The channel lore spilled out into the community. Yeah. There. Schlong lore. Interesting name over on Twitch, but he says incoming now. GG Claw. Another martial arts killer. God, I hope not. I don't believe in signs, but if I found another martial arts killer, I might start. Boy, I'm gonna have to clean this up. Right. That's something I'll have to do tonight. Clean up the inventory, the stash space, I should say. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Right. Just a quick second, sorry. Quick, just had to blow my nose real quick. My apologies, fellas. Thank you for forgiving me. Names from Diablo 2, not even lying. Schlonglor is the name of somebody in D2. I don't remember that one. Don't remember that one. That's got to be like an Act 5 mercenary name or something. They got a lot. They got a million names for the Act 5 mercenaries, and they're weird too. Some of them are just absolutely basic, normal. They're like Fred. They're like Ted and Bob, and then there's other ones that are just like, I don't even know. Do I have the game guide? I don't have it anymore, no. Saber. Low level item over here. How does somebody subscribe? You don't know how to subscribe to a channel on YouTube, Jordan? I mean, that must be some kind of joke I don't understand, right? How does one subscribe? I don't get it. Day 1 million of asking for Mosaic, says Rob. Yeah. Day 1 million. I want to keep my vision. How much would a budget Titans cost in runes trying to get started online? So like a cheap, like generic Titans, I mean, you could get Titans for like a Lem rune at like most expensive. Like you could probably trade like a follow rune for some generic Titans, to be honest, or you know, they're not very expensive for just the cheapo who cares about the enhanced damage Titans. Fuersto, welcome in, yo. Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of times you could probably, if you talk to somebody in Discord or something, somebody would probably just give you some Titans, to be honest. Especially non-ladder. I've seen someone ask if you were ladder or non-ladder. They should be free on this time of ladder, says Upper Echelon on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, probably, but I guess, kind of, sort of. Cheeseburger with bacon and fries if I play Mosaic Assassin. Tempting. I'm trying to watch my figure though, Fred, so can't take you up on that, right? Go through my skill point breakdown. It's pretty simple. I mean, I do have a full build guide linked in the description if you want to look at that, but for skills, I mean, you max out Nova. You max out the synergy for Nova, which is static. You max out Lightning Mastery, obviously. And then I have Energy Shield and its synergy maxed. Easy peasy. And then you just put 1 point into Warmth, 1 point into Frozen Armor. Call it a day. That's it. Upper Echelon said Mosaic should use both Zod and Sham. I feel like Mosaic's so broken it doesn't matter what you what you put in it for the cost. It could cost 3 Zods and it would still be broken because it's just too crazy. But I don't necessarily know how they would fix it. In my opinion, fix it. But it'd be so sick. I mean, it'd make other people unhappy. So I guess they probably would never do it, and I don't know if I would want them to necessarily, because I know how mad other people would get, but really it just needs to be removed from the game. In my opinion, of course. There's a lot of people who would disagree with that statement, I know. For sure. No, I don't need Titans, Jordan. It was someone on Twitch was asking about how much Titans cost to trade for. Whoopsie. Sorry, I hit the wrong button and messed everything up there for a second. How far into the season's D2 right now, asked Mac? I don't know. Is it like a month and a half? Long enough that it's over, or is it 2 months now? I can't remember. Long enough that most people kind of petered out and stopped playing, sort of thing. Can we get our hopes up for next ladder, or will it be like ladder 5 from now? Basically nothing new. I'm suspecting there's not going to be anything new much from now on, but I don't have any, insider knowledge on anything like that. I just don't think they have any motivation to do exciting things with Diablo 2 to, that would get people to come back and play it, because they're not really going to sell a bunch more copies and make a bunch of money from D2R. But they are going to make money from the cosmetics that they sell on D4. So that's just my opinion on why they're probably not going to do anything new in Diablo 2 Resurrected from here on out. Like I said, with no knowledge of any kind of insider stuff or anything like that. like to say a Mosaic style weapon for Necromancer. Sean, by that, do you mean you want to see some crazy OP Necromancer weapon is what you're getting at? I mean, Necromancer is already super crazy powerful, right? So with the corpse explosion skill, so I would say would not like that personally. Well, that's just me. Bruno Carson said it started at the end of September, so there you go. Whoever was asking about when the season started or whatnot, how far it is into season, I should say. Yeah, I think somebody, Jordan, kind of, yeah, I think somebody on Twitch was already giving him some Titans. Biglit on Twitch was asking, saying, message him. You can give him some Titans, so appreciate you, but I think they got it taken care of, possibly. Oop. Ogre Mall. Haven't been finding a lot of Ogre items today. Unfortunate. Not a lot of Ogre items today. George, fellas. Yo, yo, yo. B Money says, would be sweet if they'd complete Act 4. Maybe some more quests, characters. See, I would say I would rather them not do anything to Act 4. I mean, if you wanted anything like that, I would say I would more prefer if they added a new act instead of adding on to Act 4. I'd rather keep the things as is, sort of, kind of. Sam says, if they're making things like Mosaic, I want Barb hat that lets you whirlwind always hit. Yeah. I mean, Barb is probably one of the weaker, like, attacking characters, whatever, but I feel like it balances out a little bit with how crazy item find skill is for, well, finding items. So, I don't know. You know, obviously you guys know me. Anti-change Phil, ooh, so. Bruno says a new act would be lit AF. Yeah, people would be so hyped about that. D2 aficionados would be hyped about it, at least. Sam says the in-game they sold the skin that made more money than the entire game's sales. Yeah, I have heard that about a lot of stuff. That not just D4, but yeah, for WoW and stuff. I think a lot of people have seen the clip now that I think Asmongold made a video about it and stuff, but there's a guy that was a developer for what it was, StarCraft 2. They worked on it for years and years and years. And then after the game came out, they found out that a single like mount skin in WoW made like astronomically more money than all of the whole StarCraft game made. And that's why they put these in-game purchases in the games, because they make so many people buy them, apparently. The microtransaction stuff. It's so profitable. And obviously it takes no effort to make them at all, right? Just none. You could make a skin in like a day or two, probably. One guy can make a skin in a day or two if you're like a good developer, I'm assuming. Once you have the whole infrastructure for making skins set up and whatnot in game. That is the video we're talking about, says Sam. Gotcha, yeah. George talking about things for D2R. He says a new zone, something like the secret cow level-esque would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd be fine with that as long as they didn't add like insane drop rates or something, you know. If it was kind of just like the secret cow level, like there is a slightly better rune drop chance from a cow than a normal monster, but it's not anything crazy. They did something like that. But the thing is too is they don't want to work on something just to have nobody ever like, you know, to have it super rare that people don't ever get the advantage of it like right away, because everybody needs like stuff right away. Kind of like Sunder Charms, they make them super common so that in Terror Zones they just drop all the time, right? I remember talking to Iceman before Sunder Chimes came out, and he's like, yeah, I kind of disagree with your take, because I thought they'd be kind of rare. Like, maybe they would drop, like, about as often as, like, an Istrun or something. He's like, but do you really think that they're going to spend time making and adding something to the game that, you know, a lot of people will never find? Because even a lot of people, you know, just casual players, people just having a good time, they don't even find Istruns and stuff. So you think they're going to make this and make it hard to find so the people that need the help aren't gonna find it? And I was like, you know what? That's a good argument. That's a good argument, Ice, man. And he was right. They rain from the sky pretty much in Terror Zone, so. Evan S says quality of life's on his wish list. Yeah, same here. I'd be down for quality of life stuff for sure. As long as it doesn't change the core game, really. Poison Dagger, Necros. Slat Players 3 at least. I mean, they could bump up Poison Necro, I guess. I'd be fine with that. Not. Bigler said he swears this season he wasn't finding Sunders at all. Demon Crossbow. Oh, Gut Siphon. I was thinking, I was like, wait a second. That's not Demon Machine, is it? Gut Siphon. Yeah. Oh, I almost just left and didn't see this jewel somehow. Maybe that's why. If it's a bad item, my brain automatically filters it out. Like a loot filter up here automatically. Max said he bought skins a long time ago in Borderlands 2. Didn't realize the problem he was helping create. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, people are going to spend their money on whatever they want to. Freedom and all, you know. Freedom. It just stinks, you know. That the well, that's how it'll always go. Obviously, corporations are always going to try to make as much money as possible, so they focus on whatever makes them the most money. And yeah, I mean, they're not like a charity that's charitably making games as good as possible, so people will be as happy as possible and enjoy them as much. They'll do whatever makes them the most money, regardless of if it makes people happy or makes a good game or what. Just kind of the you know, this is what free market economy is, you know. Money, money, money. If making the best possible game made them the most money, they would do it. Oop, guess I stacked them all already, huh? Let's see, George just making it rare is the move. I think you're talking about Sunder Charms, right? Yeah, see what I think Sunder Charms, I don't know exactly what you would do, but I think that Sunder Charms should just be like for like all elements or something, not have them for each individual element, but then make them much rarer. I don't know, you'd have to do something else to them to balance it, like they would have to be different. But something along that lines, like much rarer. Not sure though. I haven't really thought into it too much, but that's kind of the thought I was just having here. All they had to do was make Sunders as rare as Geeds. Says Cody B, Cody Biv. Now, they're definitely Sunder Charms in Terror Zones are way more common than Geeds, like 10 to 1 probably. If not more, probably 20 to 1 or 30 to 1. I'm not even sure, but make in-game purchases illegal. I mean, that would solve it, but I don't know. Some people want to spend their money in games, though. So then, at what point do you tell people they're not allowed to do what they want to do, right? Oh, geez, look at the time. I gotta go, fellas. Woo. My bad. -70 all res. Yikes. Well, that's why I said you'd have to balance it in some other way, for sure. But I gotta go. I gotta pick my kid up from school here pretty soon. So huge shout out. Thank you guys for joining me, right? And I think I might. Let's see if anybody's playing D2R today, huh? Since everybody's playing D4. What do we got in D2R? Oh, Llama's online right now. How about this person? How about this lady? Let me copy paste his name. I'm gonna rate on Twitch here. This person that I don't really know, but we'll go for it. Boom. So we'll send you over there, fellas. All YouTubers, thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. Huge shout out, Rhino with a massive dono today. A bunch of people re-upped their memberships today too. So, oh, did this not come through yet? Oh no, it did. Yeah, Chicho with 14 months. Gerald Lightning 14. Fred and Brian both with 16. So appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Even just watching, hanging out, hitting the like button, all that good stuff. I thank you guys so much. So we'll raid now. Send you guys over there. Peace out. And yeah, I'm gonna have to hop off, like I said, get the kid from school. So YouTube, peace out, fellas. Thank you guys so much, and keep slaying. Ooh, mummins. I did see that video, Saffron. Llama did make a great video today. Good call.